If there was one thing I could do work-wise, like a lot more, it would be filming golf courses, photographing golf courses, just showcasing how amazing these places are. From a young age of like 13, 14, I've always loved golf courses, loved being on them. And this one in particular, Royal Johannesburg and Kensington's East Course. This is my favorite course in Johannesburg, probably my favorite course in all of SA. Such a special place. And where this episode's going to start. Thing for me. It's so fun. Peaceful, therapeutic. Low battery though, always pisses me off. Shut up, I've got enough. Time for this week's episode of what people are bothering sports stars with. This week we're going to look at Jeanne Bouchard. She is, of course, the rather attractive Canadian tennis player. She made a name for herself by getting to the semi-finals of Wimbledon, I think it was, or a final. But she's more known for her Instagram account nowadays and being a Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. She's been in it 2 years running now. You can see why. And of course she lost a bet to some average Joe in the Super Bowl 2 years ago or last year, and she went on a date with him. But, you know, clenched fist, they're not dating. It's not serious. If you got a crush, you know that is. So here she is, talking about an exhibition match she's about to play. Getting ready for you, Sloane Stephens. Sloane Stephens is the current US Open champion. Hi, Jeanne. Please let me take you out for drinks from Bona Goku. Yeah, Bona, that's going to work. You're going to scare her right off with that name to start with. Marry me. Up front. It was great seeing you at the Tennis Expo today, Jeanne Bouchard. Thanks for the autograph. P.S. Can't believe that organizer didn't let me take that selfie with you. Yeah, because I'm sure you weren't creepy at all, Fahad. Bake some cupcakes. It's the Canadian thing to do. Take it on, Jeanne. Remember that being Canadian means it's not a weight on your shoulders, but a wind at your back. Go! Jeanne, you can do it. Show us. But more importantly, show yourself. Jeanne, will you ever get past the first round of a Grand Slam? That's harsh, Avinash. You should be in Doha preparing for the Qatar tennis qualifying. Think about your career, not some pointless exhibition. You should just shut up and go away. Hashtag mind your own business much? I see, there's a bit of a fight going on here. Jeanne Bouchard finessing the USTA for money and playing an exhibition at a men's ATP 250 event is more important than getting her career back on track by playing qualifiers in Doha and Dubai. Probably even had a chance to get into wildcards there as well. What's the response going to be from this one? This sounds serious. You have no idea what you're talking about. End of convo. Oh, you're pathetic. Pathetic. Lol. Worst tour ever. I would like to lick your bum after you shower. Jeanne Bouchard. New profile pic. Nice. Nima. New desktop pic. Villain, you make me feel funny. The apple of a man's eye is the peach with the ripest pear. Thanks, James. Too hot. Too hoots. Mayhaps shirt is 2 sizes too small. Congratulations, the most beautiful and the great tennis player. Oh, Eduardo, see, that's nice. That's a nice message. Wow, nice outfit. Shirt is full. Wait, that's the guy from earlier. Ballsdaff. Ballsdaff. Naveen, sexy boobs. That's it, Naveen, going straight for it. Sexy boobs. Yay, Valentine's Day.
Our Valentine's Day present.
Cassia was getting all excited because he thought he was getting this box, and then they read my name out and his jaw dropped like here. No, Lindsay, just keep it there. It's so loved. So loved.
Wait, are you sure about opening it in public? What if it's like something super
well, it's
private?
not going to be a vajankle.
Whatever it is. Okay, you look first. You look first.
It's going to be nice. My girlfriend's got amazing taste and she always surprises me. Oh my gosh, it's a vajankle.
Sweets for my sweet.
She's fattening you up.
For my honey.
She
wants to kill you. This thing.
Anyway, so I got something. No one else got something.
I thought Sia was actually, I thought it was for Sia, the way you were like.
Super Rugby's back, and it's back to the drawing board. 3 conferences, 15 teams. Australia have the Brumbies, the Rebels, the Reds, the Waratahs, and the Sunwolves. Sunwolves on Australian. SA, they got Bulls, Lions, Sharks, Stormers, Jaguars. Jaguars aren't South African. New Zealand got Blues, Chiefs, Crusaders, Highlanders, Hurricanes. That's very, very strong. They got to 15 by chucking out 3. So the Kings, the Cheetahs, well, they're out. They're playing in Europe in the Pro 14 thing. The Force, I don't know what they're doing. Cricket, Aussie rules, soccer, I don't know. In each conference, every team will play every other team. So the Bulls will play the Lions, they'll play the Sharks, they'll play the Stormers, they'll play the Jaguars. They'll do that all at home. And then the same will apply to the other teams. So they'll play, the Sharks play the Lions, Lions, Stormers, Bulls, Lions, Jaguars, Stormers, Sharks. They just keep playing. Local derbies, so many derbies, just derbies on derbies. Derbies that weren't derbies are now known as derbies, and then they just keep playing each other over and over and over. And then they do exactly the same in all the other conferences. To put it simply, they're going to be playing each other home and away in each of the conferences. Really probably should have started just with that. Then every team plays another 4 teams from each of the other conferences, so they kind of play everybody basically except for 2 teams. So 1 team per conference, that's key. That's basically what you need to look out for. Once that's done, then the best team from each conference is then awarded the conference title. And they are seeded the top 3 in the playoffs. They then get joined by the next 3 as far as log points are concerned, and then you're left with your playoff 6. It's at this stage where the sort of lesser teams get rubbed off. So, look, this isn't going to be a much longer video, so let's just rub off a whole bunch of teams. I know the Lions were in the final last 2 years, but they're not going to make it this time around. The Sharks are SA's best team, but I still don't think they're really going to go up to the semis or the finals. Semis at best. As for the Australians, well, we know how crap they are. Sunwolves don't even come into it, and they won't do until something changes. I don't know. They become much better as a rugby country. So let's just rub off all the Aussies and kind of leave us with what we really want to look at here. I mean, who's going to be the likely winner, obviously? So we can carry on scrubbing with the Blues. I know they were a big deal in the 90s, but they haven't got the squad. They haven't got the temperament. They haven't got what the other New Zealand teams have. And the other New Zealand teams, well, they should all be in the playoffs every year because they are just so good. I mean, they just are. I mean, look, all these guys, they're recent champions. And let's be honest, if a match doesn't involve these 4 teams, then I don't think we can really use Super Rugby that liberally. I think it's a lot more like average rugby. And with that considered, if we're going to make a fresh start to this whole franchise tournament thing, and there's only essentially ever 4 teams that are ever going to win this, well then, how about we have like a much better name, like the High Chief Sader Canes? How does that look? High Chief Sader Canes. Sounds cool. High Chief Sader Canes. Okay, I can't draw, so I won't give you a logo, but High Chief Sader Canes Rugby. Yeah, let's put rugby in there, because then it sounds official. Welcome to 2018 High Chief Sader Canes Rugby. That's yours for free, Sanzar. So this is the show that's before my show every single week, which runs a few minutes over. It's horrendous.
Will you all leave me alone? I'm just having it.
Oh, look at him, he's having a hot flash.
I'm 40.
It's horrendous, Ellen. It's just revolting. Jen?
I'm just going to play it right now, so just tune in to the...
Do you wish you hadn't seen that?
Unready.
Well, it's so fat like that. Fuck you, Ellen. Seriously?
Before we played Black Rose, I mean, it's way past. This is the Unview.
Come on, Nathan.
Every week I've got to go through this.
Hello.
Every week.
Hi.
Alright, time to do the show. Talking rugby technology today with Brendan Shields. It's a thing called Ruggo. And you can listen to it on the podcast, which is in the links below.
Thank God for sports. So lovely.
Another good week done. It's Friday. Shut up, Meowses. It's Friday, cricket's on. Bowdean's finally been picked for the Proteas. Gotta watch this. Where you going, Meowses? But next week, chatting to Ray Wixell, fascinating guy. He is an ex-pro athlete. He ran something like 20 sub-4 minute miles, like a proper athlete. Anyway, he was one of the original guys that brought Nike back into the country after apartheid. The guy's got stories for days. Fascinating dude. Don't forget to listen to the podcast at the link below, and of course follow me on Twitter at @followthebounce and on Instagram TheBounce. And I think that's about it. I really hope Bowdean scores runs. Been pushing for that dude big on Twitter recently.
So I thought